Okay, so we are going to commence with the training as regards to where we stopped. So I said, what is research? And I think some of you were relating. So I'm going to unmute Alex because I just want one person to tell me you can hear me. Then I would continue. So Alex, click on your mic to unmute so as you can talk. Let me know if can you hear me, Alex? Can you hear me? I need someone to just respond so I know that you can hear me. Then Esther Adekunle, you can also click on your mic. If you can hear me, just say I can hear you, sir. Then I continue with the class. I want to be sure that you can hear me. Sanumi Oeme, click on
Yes,
the
sir.
mic. If you can hear me.
I'm here, sir. I'm here, sir. I can hear you, sir.
Okay, so let me continue. That is great. So research, can you also see, are you using a laptop or your phone?
I'm using my phone, sir.
Can you see your screen?
Yes, I can see, sir.
Okay. So what is research? So what I asked you guys to send me 3 project topic. Send
Yes,
it to
sir.
irenuba@yahoo.com. irenuba@yahoo.com is the same email address that you receive when you register for this course. When you register for this course on Go to Meeting,
Okay,
you receive a mail asking you to send question to. That is my
okay,
email.
sir.
So you can forward your 3 project topic to that email so that
Okay, sir.
let's do that before our next class. So now before I round up, let me quickly take this part. Why
Okay.
do we need, what is a project? Why do we need to produce our project out on outline reports, presentation, dissertation? We need to have these deliverables for 2 reasons. Once you're writing your project, you must properly outline. Your report must be professionally written. Presentation must be perfect. And your dissertation must be okay. Why? One, to assist us think through the process. Because if it is not chronologically or sequentially written, we might find it difficult to understand your argument. So it's important that you write it perfectly because it is extremely difficult to do without structuring one thought. So we don't want you to be the only person to understand what you have written. We also want to understand what you have been able to lay out. And secondly, if your thoughts cannot be communicated, then you do not truly understand them. If you cannot communicate your thoughts by writing, you cannot communicate your thoughts via presentation, then you possibly have not understood what you are writing. So it's important to understand why research deliverables, which includes outline, reports, presentation, and or dissertation, these are research deliverables, must be professionally delivered. So what is that? We have primary research. I will just point this because I think I have 12 minutes more. Primary research clearly subject through first-hand observation and interpretation. So primary research, whenever you have a topic, what is your own opinion? What is your first-hand opinion about that topic? If the topic is the influence of poor education on security in the North, if that is the topic, then what is your first-hand information? What do you know about poor education? What do you know by yourself about how security situations have deteriorated in the North? And how do these 2 elements link together? I want to know what is the first-hand observation and investigation, and how do you carry that out? Analysis of, when we use the word workplace here, analysis of the place, conducting survey or interview. Yeah, that is why you have your survey outline. You must conduct this. These are primary research too. It is very important. The primary research score you more mark in your project than your secondary research or secondary sources. Because primary sources to us are more accurate than secondary sources because these are information that are gotten on ground. Carry out a laboratory experiment, building apparatus, analysis, analyzing a literary or historical text or theme of performance. Primary source for primary research includes data, statistical data, historical data, work or art. So primary sources of information includes statistical data. So we want to know how many children in the north. So if the north is so elaborate, so let's use a village. How many children in Sagama village is not educated? You can carry out that research by having statistics. You can go to the Institute of Education around, they can give you such information. These are primary sources that helps you to what? To get better information. We have secondary research. So every argument you're going to be arguing, every topic that you're going to have, you must ensure that your primary sources and your primary research is adequately enough before you extend to a secondary research and secondary sources. What is secondary research? Secondary research involves the examination of studies of other researchers now as peculiar to the subject matter. For example, you can look at work that have been written by other researchers as peculiar to the topic which you are writing on. And when you write on their work, you must also reference them. It's very important. So secondary research is very good, but primary research is key. Sources for secondary research include books, articles, political issues, medical issues, scientific debates, or literature works of any notable researcher. Most research and most research writing involves the use of forms of research and both forms of research sources. You must clearly understand this. Research is very simple if you understand the progression, if you understand the sequence, and if you understand what you are expected to do. So we'll be looking quickly at research model. Research model is an important integral part of research that will help you to know how to do your work. So broadly speaking, there are two major types of research model or research paradigm. One, we have the quantitative research and we have the qualitative research. If you don't know anything from today's teaching, these two you must know, because you cannot claim to be a research student without understanding what is quantitative and qualitative research. So what is quantitative research? The word quantity by itself, when you hear the word quantity means statistics, it means empirical, it means figure. So also known as traditional positivism, positive, and experimental or empirical or advanced by authority. These are research conducted based on empirical statistics, based on experiments, based on figures and facts. While qualitative are the word qualitative you should know are notative, interpretative facts. They are post-model, they are perspective. They can be also the perception. It can be, oh, the way I think it should be. It can be a perception. While qualitative is more of statistics, it's more of proof. Quantitative is more proof, is more of statistical evidence. Qualitative is more constructive, naturalistic interpret. Most scientists believe in quantitative analysis than qualitative analysis because sometimes qualitative analysis may not be easily accurate. Every theories that are based or hinged upon qualitative analysis usually are drawn from the theory of divine. Theories like metaphysics, they are usually qualitative theories. Religion majorly is surrounded by qualitative theory. That is why you will see that someone who is attending Mountain of Fire may be using the same Bible, and someone who is attending Deeper Life may have doctrines that are not similar, because the doctrines are also drawn from the perspective of their founder. So such theory are seen usually as qualitative words theories, which of course is accepted in research, but to a large extent, especially when you want to do a PhD, will restrict you more to quantitative theory. So we're going to be looking at assumption, question, quantitative, and qualitative. If you look at your table, what you have in front of you, you will see a table that is already telling, I have 5 minutes more. It's already telling you how. So let's look at the first word, ontology, ontological. Ontological is an assumption. Ontologically means relating to branch of metaphysics dealing with natural being. That is, let's look at that. Question: what is the nature of reality? That is the question now. So how is this question being approached qualitatively and quantitatively? We want to see now. The question here is, what is the nature of reality? So if in your research you want to address this, what is the nature of reality? When you are addressing it qualitatively, you look at the way it's been addressed now. Reality is objective and singular, apart from the researcher. So you can see reality is what? Being objective. Theories, there are theories of Big Bang theory that states that the Earth was formed when a particular egg erupted. Such a theory is not qualitative. Such a theory is not qualitative, it's qualitative. That is, research is subjective and multiple are seen by participants in the studies. So, but we have some theories that will tell you that the Earth was formed 2 million years old. Fossil fuel were analyzed and they were checked. These are quantitative tests in answering that question. You cannot see the way and approach that is used. So let's look at the other assumption, epistemological. Epistemological. What does it mean? Epistemological. So epistemological by itself relating to theory of knowledge, especially with regards to its method, validity, and scope, and the distinction between justified belief and what? Opinion. So there's a difference between justified belief and opinion. Yes, justified belief means that a belief that has been verified. While opinion, you can see many people say that the 5G is the cause of coronavirus. And some religious leaders also are trying to follow suit. But people are now asking, what can you tell us the scientific correlation between 5G and COVID virus? Now, those asking such questions are quantitative researchers, while qualitative researchers believe in their opinion. Sometimes it could be true because the word of science by itself is verisimilitude. To underline that word, verisimilitude. The word verisimilitude means that something can be true today and is fact today. Tomorrow, without any reason or thought, it may be false. So the science word by itself is verisimilitude. Things can be true today and tomorrow, without any reason, can become false. So epistemological, what is the relationship of a researcher to its research work? Now I want to look at it now. What is the relationship? Is your project topic going to be influenced by your own personality? If your project topic is influenced by your personality, it means that the project you are carrying out is a qualitative, you are using a qualitative approach. Look at it from here now. Researcher interacts with just being research. So the researcher is interacting now. Yes, we also allow, because knowledge is openness, we allow students to also exhibit or interact with their research based on their background. Yes, knowledge. Qualitative researcher is independent from being research. So you see, there is independency now. Please, it is very important to understand clearly the difference between quantitative research and qualitative research. I'm going to be ending today's class with this. Remember to send the topics of your project to my email address, irenuba@yahoo.com. Please, let's do that before the next class so that I can look at it and forward your topic to you. This class is attended by 57 students, and I will only attend to 57 students. I heard one of you saying that please post it on the group. Even if you post on the group, those who have not taken effort to attend this class will not be attended to. Thank you again. God bless you guys. And I want you guys to say
thank you very much, sir.
Bye.